Sharks in the Sound. It is not the name of the next Seattle-based summer blockbuster. It's just facts. There's a number of known species off our state's coast and in the Sound.
But researchers have discovered a new species in our waters. Fox 13's AJ Janavel spent the day with researchers tagging sharks and joins us now with a fascinating discovery.
The seven-gill shark can grow up to about 10 feet. They eat fish, crabs, and even seals and sea lions, and they're swimming right off the coast. I asked researchers what this means for our waters and for you.
I'm ready to catch sharks.
In the waters of South Puget Sound near Olympia, a joint research team made up the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and Oregon State University set out to find research gold.
I'm a seven-gill scientist.
Spiny dogfish, six-gill, even basking blue and thresher sharks are known in the waters of Puget Sound. But a few years ago, a fisherman caught the first confirmed seven-gill shark near Shelton.
Oh my gosh, this is something novel. This is something exciting. The tuna heads? It's tuna heads.
Dave Lowry is a shark expert with NOAA. He tells me in the last 3 years since that discovery, crews have caught and tagged about a dozen other seven gills in Puget Sound.
It's still kind of a fish story at this point. You know, we have some data, we've got some distribution, we know where they're moving, what they're doing.
And now for the first time ever, these crews know what seven gills are seeing in our waters.
Hearing a little bit this way, and then a little bit that way too.
On Thursday, the research team recovered 2 of these high-tech shark tags, never before used in Puget Sound.
Kind of like a shark Fitbit. This goes and we'll attach it to the top of a shark, and it gives us a shark eye view, first of all, so that's what this camera does. Shows us everything the shark's seeing.
When the 24 hours of footage is reviewed, it could reveal much more about the habits of these seven-gill sharks.
Oh, okay.
But one of the best ways to learn
We got a dogfish.
is to get hands-on. The team works throughout the day, collecting data, tagging, and releasing several dogfish sharks as they hunt for the elusive seven-gill.
These crews have been putting bait into the water here in South Puget Sound, pulling up sharks. But what's interesting is you can see just how close we are to the coast as these sharks are coming up.
I know what you're thinking, and let's talk about it. Let's throw it on the table, let's address it first. Oh my gosh, there's sharks in the water. Am I in trouble? We've not had a shark attack or a shark encounter in the state of Washington since 1996, and it was out on the outer coast. So it's just exceedingly rare here. And that's with people paddleboarding and snorkeling and diving and surfing and all of these different things that they do in Puget Sound.
While it might be news to some that there are sharks swimming right by your floating dock or off the waters of Alki Beach, Lowry says these animals have been here longer than any of us.
Just knowing that, respecting that, just that sense of wonder at just how amazing these critters are, that they've lived for millions of years, and the design is good enough they haven't needed to change. It's just fascinating.
After hours on the water, our last line comes up empty.
Bummer.
The crew are not able to find any seven-gill sharks on this expedition,
Not every day can be a winner, unfortunately.
leaving only that much more intrigue around how long these sharks have been in Puget Sound and what they're doing below the surface.
So cool seeing those sharks just right under the water there. And it's not just the seven gills who are newly discovered in our Puget Sound waters. Lowry tells me researchers also recently determined the taupe shark, which is also known as the soot fin, are also here. Unfortunately, though, he says those sharks are on the verge of being endangered. Back to you.
AJ, thank you so much.